How are we doing today, Twin Flames? Here is your Twin Flame Ascension Energies reading regarding the full moon currently taking place today. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, it literally feels as if the Queen and the way that she has her arms crossed over each other is symbolic of our tribe's ability to finally depart from the entire Age of Pisces timeline that's been binding innocent starseeds to the natural enemy of God, as if we're their slaves for millennia now in order to drain our life force energy, create all kinds of karmic binds with us, make us evolve backwards like them, and make our extremely intelligent universe descend into the low vibrational, polluted cesspool of negative energy, hatred, filth, and sin in general. However, the feeling of our arms feeling bound, constricted, and chained up by the beast system, as we profound chosen quantum leapers do what we do here to jump through all kinds of portals to stop their twisted antics, felt like they were finally uncrossing and being allowed to be freed up after all we specially chosen group of twin flames have done to foil their wicked plan to keep all of humanity enslaved. This is it, guys, as our group has literally done what we've needed to do in order to transcend into the fifth dimensional New Earth Age of Aquarius paradise. The red pillow that rests just behind her is actually making it feel as if she's relaxing in her own private space, and even sanctuary, Spirit said, far beyond and away from the former enemy, as well as that entire counterfeit life separating us from true, grounded reality for such a long time, which is just so great to see here. The way that she closes her eyes feels as if she's just going, child, I am way beyond and past that, and in such a real, impactful way because it's true. So much joy, relief, rejuvenation, and satisfaction is completely coming over her to the point where I literally feel like I'm currently at a spa. Along with this is such an immense sense of wholeness, fulfillment, and also extraordinary rewards of abundance, just like the golden coin she is holding, which is most certainly depicting the promise that God made to our special tribe regarding a huge overflow of abundance due to be so righteously bestowed upon us for all we have done to save all of humanity for eternities to come. The green foliage surrounding her is giving off such welcoming, grounding, peaceful, heavenly even, energies of the new earth playground and even Middle Earth, signifying the great reset that's very soon to occur, although we've technically already done it in quantum time, in order to even everything out in terms of fairness and equality, so that the perfect balance and harmony can finally be bestowed upon Mother Earth in full, as it's naturally meant to. The way that she is plopped into the chair feels like she is certainly here to stay for good and never planning on leaving, as it is her brand new home that she helped to co-create with God and then some. No more burdens from here on out is the final message here, beloved chosen twin flames, as this is no longer our mission or problem to worry about any longer, but it is the ones we are leaving behind with our powerful rapture. From the major arcana, the Lover's card, I immediately begin to feel such a huge enveloping sensation circulating around the beautiful twin flame pair here in the illustration, which is also being depicted by the swirly spiral circulating around both their heads. It feels as if I can literally feel their etheric love bubble and love chamber slowly flowing around them as well, and it feels quite deep, passionate, and very personal, as if no one is literally around, there is no such thing as time, and nothing else matters but all of eternity together as one. These twin flames mean it and are extremely passionate about each other, as if they literally are each other, which means that they are most definitely, without a doubt, real deal twin flame pairs, sent here personally by God himself to save all of humanity and the entire universe from total damnation. This means that they are, in fact, also an antidote, cure, and perfect miracle to restore total balance back to the entire universe with just a single drop of their love alone. Their minds and third eyes also feel so extremely connected to each other's, as well as their hearts, and the sacred geometrical figure levitating just between their heads feels as if it's completely locking and sealing the deal of their union once and for all. The energies of the entire planet begin to feel extremely protected, all-encompassed, completely enveloped, extraordinarily supported, truly seen, understood, and unconditionally cared for on the most profound levels, which goes to show just how powerful their very real union is. Interestingly, the white dots connecting from his chest to her chest area actually feel like a message of her whispering to him very passionately to come in even closer to her until they have completely smashed into each other as one entirely, signifying the total merger and completeness of their union, and even the total completeness of the entire universe's merger, so that true world peace can finally be attained for all who actually genuinely wants it and has also done all the work they've needed to prepare for it. This is the power couple, y'all. So we are talking your Neo and Trinity Union template agreements, if you've ever seen any of the Matrix films, actually crossing over to the other side now into the 5D, second childhood, New Earth, Age of Aquarius Paradise timeline to finally begin phase 2 of their very high level union here to bring heaven to earth in the physical. The arrow tattoo on her arm actually looked like a cross for a second as I quickly glimpsed at it, signifying that Jesus Christ, Shekinah, and the Holy Spirit is, in fact, highly involved in their union, that it is a great foundation to both support and hold it together, and to also provide them all the strength, wisdom, guidance, and inner light to lead the next waves of starseeds due to ascend into the promised land at some point after us. I can literally feel these chosen twin flame pairs playing happily together as newborn starseed kids in heaven in quantum time, meaning that we are already there, guys, and that these pairs will actually be physically traveling towards each other in the physical very soon. Spirit is seriously stressing, since this is now possible after being separated and seemingly so impossible for such an uncomfortable, even excruciatingly for some, prolonged period of time. I've stated several times in past Twin Flame readings leading up to this very one that this clan of Twin Flame warriors are now entering the graduation phase of their ascension process and hero's journey because of their pure dedication to strive through various ascension portals, cycles, and to take on all kinds of ego deaths, dark nights of the soul, to clear all kinds of karma, low vibrational energies, and just flat out nasty sins, plain and simply, from the history of Mother Earth's memory drive, you could call it, to ultimately set everyone free in the end. That, my friends, would be the definition and the power of pure innocence. We are the real deal, guys, and nothing can stop us now with a powerful God force and approval, giving us full permission and a plethora of energy to just set out already. And lastly, with yet another major arcana, the Death and Rebirth card, I'm immediately picking up on energies of parting ways, completely severing ties with the Age of Pisces timeline altogether, crossing over to the other side, and even along with the energies of packing everything up to gear up for the insanely huge, extraordinary next phase of our lives, rebuilding and reshaping the entire planet to match the new Earth paradise entirely. I'm feeling the energies of sadness and even overwhelming sadness now coming through, and this is due to the major shift, overhaul, and flipping over of the long page of dark, distorted, inverted, satanic, downright evil history of karma and matrix codes that we've been all bound to, now collapsing in order to officially bring in the new. So, as usual, crying as it naturally comes up will most definitely do its part to make you feel a lot better, to expel the uncomfortable, low vibrational energies that tends to ensue from emotionally heavy ascension portals like these ones, in reference to the full 1 month completion of the Solstice Gateway portal that just occurred last month, and to bring you a lot more clarity. And I'm also feeling to say ease now as well, for any of you who may be stressed out on being told, from the fear of failing your own personal twin flame ascension journey on being told specifically, although you most certainly did not, Spirit is stressing, as there will be a few more waves of twin flame warriors of the light to transcend out of the old paradigm, to gear up to do the most ultimate starseed mission dreamt imaginable, and do the damn thing. I'm feeling so much forgiveness coming through now from the divine masculine Christ polarity of the union, and it feels as if there are some divine feminine Christ twins in the collective, who have felt pretty down on their luck as of late due to unwanted tension, stress, fears, doubts, and also betrayal sort of haunting and clouding both twins' clear judgment of the union as a whole. But I'm feeling that this is but an illusion centered by none other than Mr. Beast's system as usual, which I always talk about in readings in terms of it and its reverse undercover supposed Starseed agents, aka complete Matrix drones, only being here to come between our high-level sacred unions to curse us and keep us from ascending due to their own jealousy and backed up undealt with BS. But as I just mentioned, this supposed tension between these specific high-level unions feels very illusory, just like hoodoo if you've ever heard of the term, meaning that these unions are actually in fact safe, at one with each other, and a lot more stable than you think without these negative entities in the form of people interfering with it. So, in order to convey to you just what I mean, I'm going to ask Jesus Christ and my etheric psychic surgery crew to come through now in order to wipe these veils of illusions and sort of hoodoo spells clear from your unions, so that you may see just for yourself just who you are to each other and even to yourselves right now. Just after doing this, I immediately felt so much lies, distorted energy, distorted truths I actually heard specifically, misinformation, and miscommunication in general, falling out of these highly important, divine, eternal sacred unions Spirit actually stressed so profoundly that it could just burst through multiple ceilings truly, which shows you even further just how desperate these entities and naysayers of God are to our unions in a low blow, major diss sort of personal psychotic way. This is why, as beings of God with actual integrity, self-respect, and common sense, we must do our parts, at least in the past, old, former paradigm anyway, to keep our consciousness and overall vibration far up above low vibrational entities like these. Because we are natural quantum beings as twin flames, and because I also work outside of time as a quantum healer, this is why I feel energies of the Divine Masculine Christ coming into a state of forgiveness, true understanding, clarity, sovereignty, and even true manhood a bit earlier, which felt like the first time in ages since they've had a taste of their own energy supply for some. So, for anyone who has received this, what we've officially learned here today is that the devil does not win, nor does his now collapsing beast system, nor does he have any control whatsoever over God, his eternal universe, his eternal starseed children, or our eternal unions like he so slimily, pathetically tries to time and time again. Just after saying that, I immediately begin to feel those energies of gearing up for the next phase of our extremely important, thrilling, exciting, downright adventurous New Earth mission begin to come through, so much that it feels like the deal is even more officially sealed now, with this extra set of support, clarity, and light bulbs of truth going off in the heads of these very specially chosen twin flame unions, which is all it truly takes with unconditional love, power, and the willingness to just come together as a true team for a change. After all, this is what the 5D New Earth is all about anyway. To conclude, even more wholeness, fulfillment, direction, and excitement to just run straight off into the future, both individually and together with our special other halves as one complete whole, began coming through, which made it feel like this afforded us all the ability to actually say one final goodbye to the entire past Age of Pisces timeline and era in a much more assured, grounded, natural, even true-to-life way than we wouldn't have been able to without all the pent-up, negative energy being expelled together as one like we just did. So, the track is officially set, and the trail is officially ready to be ablaze by us as we work our magic to restore heaven on earth in its entirety in record speed, First Wave Ascensioners. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check the description for info on my services and offers. Like and subscribe if you like future content from me, and have a great full moon, twins. Make the best of it. Bye.